Have you ever had life just knock you out flat, just out of nowhere, just leaving you wondering, what do I do now? Trust me, I've been there before. I'm Herbie Mack. In this episode, I'm going to share 5 steps to build resiliency and why it's so important. Because when Hurricane Milton hit, it was something that I leaned on and something that I needed, which I did not think. But needless to say, this is the episode of Just Believe Show. Get ready to tap in. So before I tap into my story, I just want to look, when it comes to resiliency, you don't have to use it just for a natural disaster. You can actually use this for everyday life. Whether you're in a rut, you're going through a breakup, you lost someone, or you just don't know what to do. You feel like giving up. This is something that you can use. So when I talk about these 5 steps, whether you know them or you don't, or if you just want to add them to the toolbox or to your bag, however you want to use it. When Hurricane Milton hit, as you can imagine, heavy rain, heavy wind. The wind at some point was like 103 miles per hour. And once everything passed, the house was fine. But unfortunately, we lost power. We lost power for 3 days. And if you live in Florida, you know the heat can be unbearable. And it was, but it was something that in the midst of the hurricane, before it came, or during and after and all of that, I leaned on something that I've been working on years. I just don't want to seem like it was like, oh, I learned it during Hurricane Milton. No, it was resiliency. And I really just used that to help me during the situation. And I hope that this can teach you the importance of working on resiliency and adding these tools into your toolbox or into your bag, however you want to use it, because you never know when something can occur. But as you can imagine, a hurricane is coming out of nowhere. And because of years of preparation and building resiliency, it made this situation a little easier to manage because I was prepared for it. I've worked and I've used these 5 tools to help me in situations like this so I can overcome them and be, I don't want to say calm and cool, but I can be mentally prepared. And I hope that you can learn from this and use this in your day-to-day life, not just natural disasters. If it's just something that you just want to work on. You're probably wondering, how do I build resiliency? That's going to be easy because I broke down to 5 steps. Step number 1, practice acceptance. Sometimes you can't control what's happening around you, but you can control how do you respond to what's happening around you. For example, when the hurricane was coming, I can't stop it, but I can control how I prep for the hurricane. So when I got wind of the hurricane, I bought flashlights, froze bottles of water, got ice, just in case of a power outage. And I made sure my family was safe. Those was certain things that I can control. Preparing for that and making sure my family is safe. We're not next to windows or anything like that. That was something I was able to control. Step number 2, lean into your support system. It's so easy to just isolate yourself and just be like, look, I just want to be by myself, just me and my thoughts. But in my situation, when the hurricane hit, and I wasn't the only person affected by losing power. And by community, we all lost power. And people that I know who live in Florida, that's not too far from me, lost power as well. So being able to, hey, you all right? Hey, do you have gas? Do you have food? Or just even, for example, my community, we sat there and we just like, you need help? I got a rake if you need to rake up your yard. Or I got a leaf blower. Hey, I'm willing to help you if you want to help me. I got some water if you need it. Just leaning into that. When you feel like you're by yourself, 9 out of 10 times, you're probably not by yourself. You just don't have the right support system. And if you do have the right support system, lean into it. And understanding that if you're calling your friends or family or something like that, if they don't have the answers, that is perfectly fine. That's okay. But also be mindful and just say, hey, do you have space for me? I need to vent. I need to release whatever I'm going through. And I don't want any feedback or any share thoughts or anything like that. That is cool too. Step number 3, take care of yourself. And I mean take care of yourself in self-care. So during the time when we lost power, my wife and I, we took our kids out and we had a good time. right? We riding bikes with them and all of that. And I've just asked my wife, hey, we've been going through a lot for the last few days. Is it okay if I take time to myself in self-care and just ride a bike? And I just rode a bike for about 2 miles just to clear my thoughts, just to clear my head. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a natural disaster for you to do something like that. It can actually just be if you're in a rut, you're just taking time to go outside, get some fresh air, just do a hobby that you love, whether it's drawing, going fishing, playing basketball, playing baseball. Let's go Mets. That is key. That is fine. Don't spam my comments if you're not a Mets fan. Okay, if you're not, then I'm sorry. Okay, but needless to say, it's important to take care of yourself and invest into self-care. Step number 4, finding meaning in the struggle. So for my situation, once Hurricane Milton passed and everything happened, I really asked myself, what was the teachable moment for me? What can I learn from this? And I've learned, from my perspective, I've learned the power of just being present, being able to take a moment from being distracted by emails, phone calls, TV shows, or whatever, right? Just life and just being present with my family. But then also another teachable moment that I've learned is the power of a community. Like my neighbors and I was like really like, having genuine conversations, not just about like, hey, what do you do for work? Or hey, how's the kids? It was actually like real life stuff. And that was like dope to realize, okay, I'm not the only one that just question their self at times. So you can do this whether you're going through a breakup, you lost your job, or you're having a tough week. Sit back and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this teachable moment for me so I can get better and be prepared for the next time this curveball comes at me? Last but not least, step number 5, celebrating small wins. Once Hurricane Milton left and we lost power for 3 days, it can easily be like, oh man, how can I celebrate? Like, I'm miserable, our house is hot. Look, thankfully I have a gas stove, so I was still able to cook. Had tons of bottled water, ice, had enough gas to move around. I had people that was willing to help me out. Friends that I haven't spoke to was calling me and texting me to see if I was okay. So that was something to look forward to. And then honestly, just taking a step back and just realizing that I didn't lose a lot. I just lost power. There's people out there that lost their house, that lost their cars, that unfortunately lost a loved one. So why am I going to let one thing that I can't control affect my mood? I was still able to have a moment as dad, had a moment as a husband, and not just have my entrepreneur hat on or just create content. It was just like, I'm at peace. And just really taking those small things and just, I guess, celebrate it, whether it's gratitude or not. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. And that, for me, just being able to say, hey, I'm able to get out the bed. I'm able to still hug my wife, hug my kids. I'm still able to take showers. I didn't lose any water or anything like that. That was key, just celebrating those small wins, and especially during a moment like this. So whether you lost your job, a breakup, or anything like that, you can always find the small wins to celebrate. That helps you not give up, because it's easy to give up. Anybody can do it. The hard part is always fighting. Before I go, I have a question to ask you. What is a small win that you recently celebrated that kept you grounded? Comment down below. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you listen to this in the podcast form, don't forget to rate this show. And honestly, share this with a friend who might need this. This helps the show and the channel grow. So without you, it won't be able to grow. So if you find this useful, if you found the value, you think somebody needs it, don't be scared to share this. Until then, see you next time. Stay strong, keep believing. Peace.